Midday midwinter Waikato. Been studying all morning. Fish and chips arrive. I'm on Smoko. Leave me alone. I'm on Smoko. Leave me alone. Bloody marvellous. Hello. Welcome. Hi, Pie. I hope you've had a bloody marvellous day. Any day you have fish and chips for Smoko is a good day. Bloody marvellous. Wednesday morning, an early start for an 8 o'clock class. I got prepared the night before and picked up various utensils and things that I was going to need for the smoko. I did pick up some tomato sauce, but it was the light variety, so I was too embarrassed to get that out of the bag. So I bought some of the real McCoy from Countdown in Dinsdale just before I was picking up the fish and chips. So yes, my first class was a maths class, and that got done and dusted, and then from there straight into the land surveying class, and that was where the majority of my that's my sort of main reason for being there, and the majority of my students who influenced my decision to go with the fish and chips were. So at 11 a.m. I left there and headed over to Dinsdale Takeaways to pick up the fish and chips that I had ordered the day before. They opened up the shop especially for me, and I was very pleased about that. So I went over there and parked near the shop, and then wandered over to the supermarket to get some tomato sauce, and then came back, and come 12 o'clock I went and picked up my chips and put them in the back of the car and went back to Wintec, and well, the students enjoyed them to the max. Bloody marvellous. So once the fish and chips were done and I had tidied up, I guess, everything that needed to be tidied up, I went upstairs and had a cup of tea with my colleagues, and I left the chips on the bench, and people came and finished them off. So they were every little morsel was eaten, which was very reassuring. Very pleased with that. So that just left one class for the day from 3 till 6, and wasn't a lot to do in that class. Most of the students had got all their material prepared or knew where they were heading, so that was all good, and we were able to come on home. And I have to say I was quite tired after that day, and I just came home immediately and said hello to my lovely wife and went to bed and had an hour and a half nap, which was very refreshing and very much needed. Bloody marvellous. Almost 5,000 steps. I was tempted to go and do a walk around the house to get that to 5,000, but I didn't. 7 hours of teaching, 3 hours of admin, and 84.3 in the weight. And I'm hopeful that tomorrow the weight will go down. I enjoyed a couple of pieces of fish, but I didn't overindulge. Although I did have a little bit of trouble staying awake in the afternoon. According to Dante, which of the 7 deadly sins is the worst? Answer in the comments below the video, please. And corpectomy is performed on the spine. Howie Jones was the first in to confirm that one, and he gets the place on the Hall of Fame. Bloody marvellous, Howie. Fuel legit. This has been a maurieo presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, place where Kiwis live, in a paradise we like to call God's own country.